have repeat customers, and I like to know what they got like the previous years. So as you can see, like it still has the information, so I can type in what address I'm going to next, and I can see if they bought in the past 3 years. So I'm using my dad as an example, and you can see as he what he got, and then I can see what he bought. Like he bought a $20 pretzels last year and a $30 supporter troops. Okay, so I need the customer.
I'm the customer. Let's go over here, that way on the screen.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hello, young man.
Hello, Mr. Fisher. My name is Donovan. I'm the popcorn scout. Here, you can hold this.
Okay.
This is really cool because one of my customers, Scott McKelvey, wrote a little article about me. Why the Boy Scout who sold me caramel corn is a marketing prodigy. I thought this was really cool. Now, this is one of my favorite things about all of selling popcorn, the Support Our Troops donation. Because not only help support scouts like me, but also help support the troops like my Uncle Nick and Uncle Tony. Now, here are the products we had this year. We had the caramel corn, the butter toffee light, the caramel corn nuts, and the chocolate triple delight. We had the 2 microwave popcorns this year. We have the new products, the white chocolatey pretzels and the kettle corn. Then we have this really good cheese lovers collection if you like cheese. Then we have one of my favorites, this is one of my top sellers, this is like out of this world, the sweet and savory collection. This is some of the really good cheese, the great butter toffee, and the amazing triple chocolatey delight.
How do you say no to this kid?
Wouldn't you love to support Scouts this year?
I would love to.
Alright, so it is Scott Fisher at 129 Homestead Avenue, correct?
That's correct.
Alright, scouts at scoutfisher.net, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to purchase the $20 white chocolatey pretzels, please.
Okay.
More. Oh, wait, there's more coming. wait for the upsell.
I know it's nice that we get popcorn to share with our family and friends, but to help with our freedom. But the troops that are away from their family and friends protecting our freedom would probably like some popcorn too. Would you like to help support Scouts by
Yes, I would. $30, please.
Okay.
Un-American
So
feet
you
up.
have a $20 pretzel and a $30 support our troops.
That's correct.
Anything else?
Do you take credit cards?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Thank you.
They also do $20 like less than $30 support our troops that I've kind of collected like all donations that I get or people that say $30 is too much. I kind of collect all that and I put it into smaller amounts and collect all those smaller amounts and put them into one $30 or $50 donation. And last year I got $2,000 of it alone. So.
I'm Scott Fisher. I wanted to add a couple of notes for parents. Donovan has been doing popcorn door to door in the neighborhood for 6 years. So he's only 12 now. So he was 11 last year. You know, he was 7 or 8 years old when he was first doing it. So we obviously learned a lot of things about safety and a lot of things about having quantity. It used to be in a little wagon, and that became not very attainable. You spend more time filling the wagon than you would doing anything else. So one of the things that we learned, we try to do radios, and radios are very successful. So if you have a child that wants to go door to door, you know, having a set of radios and then having the product in the car and just kind of following them along in the car, you know, is something that's workable. But something we figured out last year, he actually has a phone strap, and he puts his phone on his arm, and he puts it on speakerphone. And because almost all of your stuff that you do is on the weekends, even if you don't have a big cell phone plan, usually either your cell phone to cell phone because they're on the same account, or if you're on the weekend, you're not using minutes. You can pretty much, as long as you have battery power, you can stay on speakerphone and you can hear them. And all of the people in the neighborhood, the postman estimated, a couple of years ago that you were doing like 800 houses a year or something like that. They all pretty much have gotten to know him. But occasionally they'll ask, is your father with you? And he'll say, yes, my father's sitting right there in the car, and actually he can hear me, and he can hear you because, I have my phone on me. So it's nice to let them be a little more independent, each year, to where you're not following them along. A lot of times the people that are at the door don't understand how much they're enjoying it, and they're, really doing all of this, himself, as you see. He's been using the iPad for 3 years, so. And so if you're standing there over them, as they get into the Boy Scout years, they're not really, I would imagine Anderson doesn't, have mom, hanging around with him every door, but, these days it is getting more and more that you want to make sure that you're right there with them and you can kind of hear what's being said and that type of thing. So those are just some good best practices from Dad, so.